Ori now. It is their job, it is their profession. How to prosecute the case and make sure that we missing Jade Banjo, Omolajumoke, don't pa Mohbad, it's left for them. It is their job. They know how to get all the evidences. It is for them to do. Leave them in peace to do their job. Why is that difficult for your brains to accommodate? Just tell me. Why is it difficult for your brains to accommodate?
Queen, where you did?
You don't have brains. You don't have brains. It's not everybody that has brain. That's what they call brain in his skull or her skull. Low motion low. You don't have functioning brain. That's what I would say. It is legal team. The only time you will start questioning the efficiency of the legal team is when this case gets to criminal court and you happen to witness the case, or you are getting first-hand, undiluted, unmanipulated information about the happenings in court. That's when you can come out and start talking. That you thought they would have done this and they did not do it. But now the case in Corona Court, wait, can't you use your brain and be patient? Corona Court is a fact-finding court. Corona Court is a fact-finding court. Be patient. That's what people are saying. Mute anybody mutable, the moderators. I know the truth is bitter. I'm not here as a legal team. I'm not a lawyer. By God's grace, I have my profession. And it's not in law. Do you understand? So those of you that are TikTok lawyers, that you are the one coming around to say rubbish. That you are coming around to say rubbish. The legal team, there was a day I heard that somebody, kò ní ju primary certificate lọ tó sọ pé àwọn legal team báyìí tó máa gbé kéèsì Mohbad dé kóòtù báyìí wọ́n máa lé wọn padà sílé ní nítorí wọn ní evidence kankan. Let me laugh. Let me just laugh for that statement. Let me just laugh, Ejo. I need to laugh for that. This is the same person. This is the same person that I'm not sure will pass the primary certificate. He was saying, and I was just laughing, oh God, I was just laughing. That who created this one? Was it that when God was on leave, God just told Satan, go and create some few people within the time I will come back, and the Satan just created them. Because I don't see anything sensible in your making. And God couldn't have created a fool like you, to be sincere. So we need to be sensible. We need to be sensible. When you are going to criticize with sense. Don't say the right thing at the wrong time. Don't say the wrong thing at the right time. It is very important. It is very, very important. And somebody said, Mr. Muiwa, mo sure pé Mr. Muiwa yẹn kò wá justice, anti-justice gan ni, hello. Tí Mr. Muiwa wá justice, on the power of Anthony. Ó yẹ lójú tèmi ni o. Ó yẹ kó ti sọ fún Bàbá Lọ́ba pé Bàbá Lọ́ba ẹ wò ẹ fi kéèsì sílẹ̀. Mi lágbára ti ṣe anything mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ kún ara lọ sí Mohbad. Ó yẹ kó ti sọ fún Bàbá Lọ́ba bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. As far as I know, That man has been coming out. It was this useless PSC, Olojibe Ojoku, Tojo Edabi Ojoku, the one that called himself Ghost. He was the one that was impersonating Mr. Muiwa at the point. That kept propagating false narration, lies about the personality of that man. Don't pay any Mr. Muiwa. Don't pay any. Just to make sure that he turned the table around against that man. He was the one that did that job. It was PS that did that job. That made Mr. Muiwa to now look like someone of questionable character. So how will you now say he does not want justice? Do you understand? Let me tell you something. If there's anything that makes Babaloba to say, I don't want justice anymore for his son, everybody will go home. Even you that you are just pariwo, and you noise maker see, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe. Nítorí ẹ̀gbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀yin noise makers. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe. If Babaloba says today, go on interest in justice mọ́, pé kí wọ́n lọ sin Mohbad. Wùmí sí ti Adébánjọ tó pa Mohbad gan, ó máa gbàlú, ó máa jó ni. Àti gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. All of them will be dancing. And you, that you anti-justice, then pariwo. Then ìyẹn láriwo dé, tẹ̀kẹ́ pariwo. Babaloba, kò ṣe gidi kan, legal team, kò ṣe gidi kan. All of you. Ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti mú yín, ó dí nìyẹn. Ẹ má yẹ tàn yín. Ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti mú yín, ó máa dí nìyẹn. Most of you, interest in justice lọ́kàn. Ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti mú. Àtijọ́ àti máa ṣe ṣàn ní gbogbo yín bá kiri. It's not just for Mohbad. Many of you, lè rán ọmọ yín ní school. Ẹ máa gba owó, ẹ máa fi fún ìyàwó yín lówó oúnjẹ. Lórí nínú justice for Mohbad. Ẹ máa gba owó, ẹ máa fi ra card nínú justice for Mohbad. Ẹ máa gba owó, ẹ máa fi gbọ́ ọmọ yín, ẹ máa fi repo sínú mọ́tò yín nínú justice for Mohbad. Ẹ máa gba owó, ẹ máa fi tọ́jú ara yín nínú justice for Mohbad. Ẹ máa fi sanwó mẹkáníìkì nínú justice for Mohbad. To repair your phone. Everything you have ever done in your life is injustice for Mohbad. Do you understand? So if justice for Mohbad comes to an end today, what will be the outcome of your life? Nothing. Hey, there's this shit last song, you will still go ahead to see be malign the personality of the legal team. To malign the personality of Babaloba, saying, could I go watch justice again? One fi wá rúgbó ni. Tó bá ń fi rúgbó, dẹ̀ lọ ní ẹ̀kọ́ lọ sùn. Ṣé dandan ni? If you think they are using you to catch crews, why don't you just back out? Is it compulsory you must do justice for Mohbad? If you are not happy with the progress of the legal team and the position of Babaloba, and you think you can do it better, go and kill your son or your daughter now, and start the justice for your son and daughter. Simple as ABC. Very simple and ABC. Kò dẹ̀ máa gba owó. Kò dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for your kìnnìkan lórí platform ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ máa ní kó máa dá owó láti fi help ẹ̀. Kó máa gbé àkáǹtì ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. It's very simple work. It's very simple. It is very simple. So like I was saying, I'm not against the CCTV. People have been talking about the CCTV. Ọ̀nà tí yọ̀ mí tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ CCTV yẹn, ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ló wrong. That is it. That's what I'm saying. Ó dàbí ẹ̀ tó kàn chase the cloud. We know the CCTV is important to get justice. We know forensic audit of their call logs, very important to get justice. We know that. But the manner he carried the issue was wrong. Ó dẹ̀ desensitize àwọn Wùmí team. àwọn tó pa Mohbad gangan ó ti fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sensitize wọn and àwọn yẹn wọ́n sùn wọ́n wo àwọn tó ń threaten anybody káàkiri ṣé àwọn ni wọ́n ti ń lọ threaten ẹni tí CCTV wà lọ́wọ́ ẹni to make the matter worse ó tún sọ pé ó tún di fún ọlọ́pàá ní details oní CCTV and when they are chasing you you ran to abroad somebody ask you why don't you go to the police that you trusted you did not trust the legal team you handed over everything to the police and now when they are chasing you you could not go to the police that you trusted. That's my own bone of contact. So we think. That's my own case with him. Let them pariwo, please.
Now the 12, so they come in. I get
everything no
dey
intact. I no get anything with doctor. Or you are just doing self-medication. Everywhere they hot. Almost all of the ladies, like 10 ladies, we are reaching there. Now only me and one.
Mohbad get injury for it. Why our lawyer say there was
other certificate we say they go have.
About what to down sita. They are all this.
Everywhere they raising our thumbs up and said, yes, that is the message. And in that message, he was saying something that we need to dissolve this group. Since people don't want to do this, thank you for the stuff they've been doing. I won't want Kiniko, no problem, blah, blah, blah. Isha talked about that. Then when Anne Asukona read the second letter, I will tell you categorically that no matter how business-minded you are, you can never compose that letter in few seconds. In less than a minute, you can't. Even 30 minutes, you can't. Because one thing is this, when you are trying to write a professional letter to the state, because she did it in Abuja and this man addressed it. I felt if she was a smart person, she could make copies of that letter, take it to the Abuja State House, take it to even the women the Market Women Association, take it to the press, all the TV press people that showed up. She would print it and send them a copy each because that letter was professional. When I listened to that letter, I said, this is a professional letter that can never be written within 30 minutes because you'll be tearing it and saying, no, I didn't write it well. I forgot to put this person. You will even go and rest and continue. That is how professional letters come. Those who have worked and have typed and have sense, they know what I'm talking about. Even when you draft a letter, those who draft stuff, they will give it to a secretary. A secretary will correct what their bosses write and add to it. And when the boss goes through it, the boss will still correct and give it to the secretary before the secretary will now retype the proper one and bring out. So, if you are experienced, thank you very much, Mr. Adex. So when I listened to that letter, I said this, that the only thing is, either Mr. Muiwa had already drafted the exact letter, the heading, he made a mistake with addressing. He wanted to address her, but he addressed her on the wrong letter, because if he had addressed her immediately, it means that letter was already sitting in his archive. Inside the archive, or maybe Mohbad case, people create, archives. You create folders. The folder could just be letters for Mohbad, images for Mohbad, evidence for Mohbad. He will have different stuff so that he can always go to those pages in order to do it fast. And I feel he wasn't patient enough to read the body of that letter. So I feel maybe he copied the headline, maybe he cropped it. When you're cropping and, you copy and paste. I felt that was what he did. He copied and pasted on a wrong body of letter. So, when this lady read it again, the second letter, this same particular lady, she was given a thumbs up that, yes, this is the exact letter that was sent. You know what this lady did? It was Susie that said she works with a certain body. Is it CID or something like that? And said she should go to the Nigerian branch. She wants her to go there and report this case before they carry her. And I was like, why are you people twisting this talk? Anyway, lo and behold, the lady got carried. They still claim that it was Mr. Muyiwa that did it. And the same Mr. Muyiwa, and I said something, if it is Mr. Muyiwa, how come Mr. Muyiwa gave you a letter to take to the government house that you want to do a protest? If Mr. Muyiwa was against it, Mr. Muyiwa will not reply you. He will keep giving you an excuse that he is busy. He will never. It's common sense. Then in the letter he even wrote, he was thanking those who showed up for the protest, that it was a peaceful one, it went well, and thanking the government for giving them a listening ears. And they look up to them that things will come out. I'm summarizing what was read that day. And I looked at it as this is a professional letter. Nobody threatened in any of those two letters. But then this set of ladies, now twisted it that Mr. Muyiwa wants her carried. But funny part was that when the truth was going to be coming out in light, it was alleged that she called, the royal guy during a protest. And when they carried her, some people now said, again, it's about maybe a party, whatever, that they found out some other things about her. It wasn't really basically majorly about that. And, Lady Bukky was even still saying that they were trying to find out if she's close to Lady Bukky JC. So they had to plead on her because she has a nursing child and all that, blah, 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 blah. So it wasn't, if you're listening to all the allegations around, it wasn't even the legal team or Mr. Muyiwa, because they said how they were able to find her was through the number. My dada about to finish. Sorry, my dada. So it was through the number on the banner. That was how they were able to get her. Not that Mr. Muyiwa released that number. If it was Mr. Muyiwa, he would have released that number. But through the banner, the guy that created the banner, they said they contacted that guy, and that guy linked them to her. And you came out and you're not being honest. And when she came out, I have the recording where she alleged that they will never see justice. That Mohbad died of, Oguntole. You can translate it in English. Said so many things. And she said she wasn't in for justice anymore. Not until that Abuja saga. So now going to this now. I am now relating these two towards that incident as well. Let me read it again. All of you now know the farabale. You will just, you all just messing up with justice. And it is a shame. It is a shame. Report to whoever sent you. Is it trying to say Mr. Muyiwa sent that guy? Let me continue. To whoever sent you. Report to whoever sent you that I will block this person. What's your problem? You are blocked. Maybe you don't have sense. I keep declining you and you are refusing. Violence. What's the reports here? Find that.
Tap on the screen. Let's go.
Go and tap on the screen. Lori. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. You are still screaming tap on the screen. Get off my page. Small thing. Oh, what's the name? Me first sorry. No, sorry, Emma Bin. Me say if I need money, may you calm down. Why can't they send me? And they decline, still they send them. Why? You don't more money, go no. So, and I don't even feel block the person. I don't try block her. Money me fair bouillon. What's the jacket? Let me. So, now listening now. Reports to whoever sent you. What does it mean by reports to whoever sent you? That's, who sent him. Sent you that this is just disgusting. Just imagine the character he was already portraying there, that it is a disgusting act of them, waylaying him, disturbing him, sending him some kind crazy, foya message. Please, you forgive me with my Yoruba. His father said that this is disgusting and unexpected of a family seeking justice. I now know where my attacks have been coming from. This is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. See what you guys are doing with her again. Ayeleo. Now this is it. He said this message to the person that he had a chat with, right? Now that person, what he's saying is that the person cannot help with the CCTV. So why did you come to the public about 3 days ago to say, or could it be that the lady is the recent one? I mean, a man is sent to her before. Because this lady happens to still be the same one that screamed about, that he said that they threatened then. Not now, not 3 days ago, not even a week ago, not even 2 weeks ago, if we all remember. He said the lady that wants to help with the CCTV was threatened. Moving forward, let me now read the person's reply. The person has said, unfortunately, you are not brilliant with it. How can you plant KG who does not stay in the estate and claim a life was threatened? Please listen again. Unfortunately, you are not brilliant. The person is telling you me with it. You are not brilliant with it. How can you plant KG who does not stay in the estate and claim a life was threatened? Very cheap lie you told there. This lady, number one, this lady is 34 years old. 2, how old are our kids you claimed are in the USA? Well, our kids can be in the USA though, but then. Yomi said the children are about, I don't know, but then let me not speak on that. She doesn't stay in, this is the key point now. Because even that part, that board that I read for you people, he says they crown, they King Court. DEY King Court. Phase 4. And this address that they are talking about, they said she doesn't stay in Royal Pine. There is no 581 on Mohbad'S Street or anywhere close. So you all see that Yomi sends a wrong address, a wrong description. The day she came up, she claimed, now to that person who was asking, if you remember now, Justina, I told you that this person was up on that platform. So now they said, the day she came up, she claimed she has the CCTV. Now you're saying she will take us to where the CCTV is. I bet. That's why I say is the recent one. How is the recent? I don't think it's recent. Now let me explain why I said it's not recent. The period the lady climbed up, let's assuming now. The day the lady came up, let's say it was about 2 weeks ago, up on, let's say 2 weeks ago, Tuesday, she was on the platform. I should look at the timeline. Okay. No, I'm working with the timeline, and that's what I'm thinking is not recent. Do you understand? Because 2 weeks ago, right? I'm just saying, let's picture this is 2 weeks ago, which we all know is not 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, on Sunday, Yomi went to, screen record himself at Mohbad's house, right? Let's work with the dates. On the 3rd, allegedly on the 3rd of September, Yomi went to screen record Mohbad's house. That's when he was recording. I'm at Mohbad's house. These are the cameras here. There should be a camera there. I can see in this house. This house has a camera outside. You understand? So during the week, if we remember vividly well, Yomi went on his platform, and up on that platform, that was when the lady sent a request up. Yes, let me continue. Mr. Muiwa said the house they visited. No, so that's why I'm trying to, please pay attention to this. So that's why I'm trying to let you understand that this was actually, please give me a second, please. A second, please. My phone is getting off. Let me just, hold on, please, a second. Yeah, sorry, I'm here. I'm back. Just a second. Okay, so, as we're saying now, let me now say something. On this message, right? We are working with the dates now. On the 3rd of October, Yomi went to a certain house. And when he went to that house, he recorded himself. People were excited. And that was when he was on the platform showing Mohbad's house and saying he was going to go to one hospital, blah, 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 blah. Then, on his live, during the week, or let's give it a grace of 1 week, after the peaceful demonstration, let's give that now. After the peaceful demonstration, a lady showed up on his live. This was still as at September. And said she has the recording, which is this message this person was referencing to. The day she came up, she claimed she has a CCTV. Do you understand that? Now, let's move forward. I think after the lady came up on his live, that's what I'm saying. He gave Mr. Muiwa a new address 3 days ago. Okay. Because this one is saying that, okay, I'm trying to work with what you're saying. She doesn't stay in Royal Pine. So, listen now. This one I'm reading, Gong. This particular one I'm reading, it was earlier stage before he reported Mr. Muiwa. Remember on that day, he reported Mr. Muiwa on that live that he has given them address, told them where to go and get CCTV. So I'm looking at this chart to be during the period he gave them Mr. Muiwa the address. And Mr. Muiwa said he gave them a place close to, he said it's close to Mohbad's house during the description. You get? So the recent address he gave now, they now checked and found out that he's 7 houses away from Mohbad's house. Do you get? On this chart here, this one I'm reading, Yomi, you cannot blame you. The only thing you have to do is, Yomi, you have to munch the date. Bongo. Let me tell you. Okay, let me put it up. Let me put it up here for you so you see. This particular chart was not recent one. It should be around that maybe October, November. After he has sent them Mr. Muiwa to go and check which day. Hold on, please. Which day they didn't get anything like that. That's why they were saying. That's when Mr. Muiwa came and said, if you remember, Mr. Muiwa came and said, we went to that place and this is it here. We went to that house and they said the neighbors don't stay there. They went following the description Yomi gave to them. I'm following that picture Yomi gave to them. Because if you look at this, it shows one unread message. And that's this message. Why I'm looking at it, that Yomi has been pre-planning his way. Every message, he keeps typing it and munching. Because he couldn't have munched this one that same yesterday evening. Are you getting me? Was it live around? Okay, was it live around? Was it live on around Kini? Around 6 p.m. 18:18. Was it live around that 18 minutes past 8 yesterday? You should come and screen munch and show us the exact date this one is. I'm looking at it. No, this wasn't the same day. This was not yesterday. It's not recent. This wasn't recent. But my point is that Mr. Yomi has been pre-planning himself, allegedly. If you look at the chart, he has been pre-planning himself. If you chat him now, he's screen munching you. He's recording you. And what he's doing here is not fair. He was already trying to frame these people that they are the ones that are attacking him. And he's meant to give us the phone number of the person who threatened him and who threatened the lady. He said now to tell, okay, the person even now replied him when he insulted the woman. Hold on, let me put that one on picture. This one, the person said no. Tell that to Tenny Omologo and Olori Ebi. That was when he said people should farabale. All of them know the farabale. That person now replied him and said, no, tell that to Tenny Omologo and Olori Ebi. And Olori Ebi, I am not. No, oh, I don't see anything I snap. Let me experiment this and read it. Okay, sorry. He said, I am too factual to be played. It's a matter of true pursuit of justice. That it is a matter of true pursuit of justice and your personal shenanigans. And the person now told him again, don't worry. We'll communicate you in a way that your hold on, agent. Hold on, agent. Okay. Don't worry, we'll communicate you in a way that your stools will understand. I understand your pedigree. So Yomina replied them saying, shame on you. You are nothing. Shame on you. You are saying you are spitting. Yeah, sorry. Shame on you. You are spitting gibberish. How would I have I would have furnished you. Sorry, please. I would have furnished you with the full video, because that is what all. Hey God, me read that down. Me, because mo lost snap. This most snap. It's money, mama for. Okay, let me just be coming in and out. Sorry, please. Sorry, please. Sorry, please.
Sorry, I don't know what happened to the live. Molly, maybe they are flagging her.
The lady's voice, and that is our house and voice. Same in Royal Pine Estate. If you're saying it's in Pine Estate, how come they are having? Please, maybe people should find out. Is there the King's Court in Royal Pine Estate? Anyway, it's possible. All of una know the Farah. Okay, that's when you now wrote that thing. All of una know the Farah Ballet. You all just messing up with justice, and that is a shame. Report to whoever sent you. That is just disgusting and unexpected of a family seeking justice. I now know where my attacks have been coming from. So this is something I see that I feel is trying to, I don't know, allegedly though, I feel is trying to kind of like attack, divide the justice in a way. It's natural. Some people will fall though. That's fact. There's another one where somebody contacted him. He said, missed your call. I don't know who called him on that one. So the person said, hello. So all he did in this one was that the message was saying, thank you for your message. That's his own message was saying that. But in comments where he was typing, he typed Tinuade to lose something. That's what he typed in there. So I don't know what he did. He typed it in there. Whoa. I don't understand. Why should this person type this word inside? Tinuade Tolu Lokwe. Okay. Maybe it's that person. I don't know. But how did he get this person's dashboard? You know, your dashboard should be your own. Let me put it on screen so you know the one I'm talking about. You all can go check all the images later. I believe he would have posted it somewhere. Because I'm not understanding. Why would you do that? Because that's somebody's okay, so this is the address where he was talking about. Yeah, look at no, not this one. Not this one. Let me show you where he did it. If you look at the comments, the dashboard. Oh my god, Kinomotive there. Oh sugar. Oh my god. Fucking shit. What did I do? So I don't want to use that word. Yes, Tolu Osheshin or something like that. Yeah. There's actually hold on please. There's something he did in that comment section. You will see Tinu Ade Toluwan is something. Because that should be his dashboard. Since he is the one that scream munched. Except maybe the okay, this is it. Take a look at it. You will see Tolu Ade in it. Ah, sugar, how would you people see this now? Hold on, let me screen munch it and see. Let me screen munch it and see if I can show it. Okay. Now I get the message. Sorry, I've gone to check. He's not okay. Is that guy's message to? Is the guy's message to? I think the lady or to Yomi Fabi himself. I think it's the person's message where they wrote. Let me just show you guys. Sha. This was where they wrote the address. Emma Binu. Sorry. Oh, sugar. It's the place that it showed the address. This chat is actually is actually before where they talked about the address. So I'm thinking maybe that lady munched our chat and sent it to Yomi that somebody sent me this or something. You understand? But on Yomi's chat previously, you will see that it was forwarded. Good morning, Mr. Yomi. I'll be sending. This one is Mr. Muiwa's one. So that's why I feel that this post, though, it wasn't recently. I'm thinking it's before Mr. Yomi came to the live to speak to every one of us about what Mr. Muiwa and the legal team. Video is coming out for Tino Adetolu Lokwe. Okay, that would be nice. She should come. I think she will be able to explain to us better. And one thing I want everybody to hear, I don't know if people have heard it, you know, Yomi's recording and seeking the government to go ahead and prosecute with what the police have gotten. You know, I think there was one I heard. Let me go to that one. He was saying, even if, please just take a listen to it. He said, even if they are to prosecute, then they will use let me play it for you. Hold on. And he said, when the autopsy comes out, the private autopsy toxicology come out, that they should now continue the case. I'm like, does that make sense? And that's why I'm skeptical about what he's up to. Please listen to him, I beg. I'm skeptical about what he's up to. Oh my God. Kilo Shele down. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, shit. Who will help me play this thing now? Barrister Laide, can you come up and play it for me? I will share it to you. Barrister Laide, are you there? Yes, the pics of that house. I think either the legal team snapped it and sent it to him. No, I think it's Yomi that snapped it. Or he was replying it. I think he snapped it and sent to them. I'm thinking he snapped and sent to them. That picture. Please, can somebody help me come up and play something? Barrister Laide, can you come up and play it? Unfortunately, I won't do. Ew. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Oh, wow. okay, my Wi-Fi is off. Because this one, he said it was speaking in Yoruba, and he was saying that the government should, utilize the camera, that the autopsy and toxicology has been held for a year, for 1 year now, over a year, and, they haven't known the cause of why. That they should work with, if they can go and extract the CCTV, the CCTV, and use the police investigation to judge the case. That anybody found guilty, they send the person, they should take it to trial court. And whoever is found guilty, they should, imprison the person. Then whenever the private, whenever, he didn't say private, he said whenever the autopsy toxicology result comes, then they should now look at it. If the person deserves to go for longer jail time, while the person is in cell, they will increase the jail time. And I was like, is this man okay upstairs? Who does that? How do they do such a thing? How do you say a case should be judged? Because who do you want them to send to the trial court when they are still listening to the inquest? And in a way, I feel allegedly is flagging off the autopsy and toxicology. He's trying to flag off the autopsy and private autopsy and toxicology. And it seems, that's what I'm saying, allegedly he's been in this game. Because if you look at those chats, that's what I'm like, except maybe I would like him to show the full dates today. Now maybe you should screen munch those chats again today. Let's see what we would have on that chat. If it will show yesterday or it will show days back. Because the way that chat was coming in, you will see where it says one message, one unread message. He screen munched it. Immediately that message came in, he screen munched it. He was screen munching and munching. And I feel that maybe it's like a game plan, something he's been planning. I don't think this one is recent, because they said that they should write, they should go get a court order. And he gave address. So maybe the legal team, they worked with some addresses and all that. You understand? And they got to find out that that lady doesn't stay there. And maybe somebody even knows that particular lady's address. And that's how they got to know that, okay, this address you gave us, they know the woman. But I have a feeling that he has a different, you see, even when they forwarded address, it was still showing one unread message. You understand? That's his message with that lady, was showing one unread message. He should munch the date and time he did that one now. Look at it now. It wasn't yesterday. This wasn't recent, Jerry. I sent someone to you to help him with, I sent someone to you to help him with the CCTV. And he sent that message around 8:24 or 9:24 p.m. Not be current message, Jerry. This not be yesterday. This wasn't yesterday. This wasn't yesterday. Because if it was yesterday, as I passed 8 or 9, I think it was already on all those platforms dragging people. He was already dragging Mr. Muyiwa and co. So I'm correct. This wasn't yesterday's message. This was long messages. He screen munched. He has been screen munching ahead of time. He has been screen munching ahead of time. Allegedly, he's been screen munching ahead of time. So yeah, it is. I think he gave them the KG's phone number. So it seems what they did was that, I can't hear you again, sir. So it seems what they did was that they searched the KG, and he said KG is Mohbad's neighbor. Meanwhile, KG, now let me read it. Wow. So this was where Yomi was caught. Tell her to unblock my WhatsApp. You remember I read a message where Yomi chatted someone, telling the person, saying that you have blocked me. I said Yomi's emotion really puts him too fast. But he said Muyiwa didn't tell him when they went to that address. So now that's why I'm telling you that he lied. User, before I answer this question, let's quickly unlock this part. If you remember, I read a message where Muiwa was saying, Yomi was saying, you blocked me, Mabinu or something. That I said people's emotion react. So in this one, yeah, he told, I think that phone number. He told that phone number. That's one Mr. Muiwa gave him to tell the lady to unblock. He said, tell her to unblock my WhatsApp. You understand? No. This guy's playing game. Hold on. It's becoming more interesting. Emma Binu. So could it be that he purposely sent that message to that lady that why did you block me? Unblock me now. Ma Binu. He now munched it and sent it to this guy. For this guy to think, allegedly I'm thinking, for this guy to think he's been blocked, then he now said, tell her to unblock my WhatsApp. Then this guy now said, okay. He said, please don't forget the video. The person was asking Yomi for the video. Yomi now gave the person voice call. Then again, the person now said, I can't hear you again, sir. So the guy now replied Yomi's message when Yomi gave him KG's phone number. So that's how that one now replied Yomi, saying, full name, Tinu Adetolulope, not even KG. So it seems they investigated that person. That's why they brought out that date of birth and address. And that person doesn't even stay in Pine Estate. The person stays at Ibejuleki, Unilag. Yomi, damn. Jesus Christ. Now let me go back to your question where he said, but he said Muiwa, user, he said, but he said Muiwa didn't tell him when they went to that address. This is it here. Muiwa told him already. Let me read the message for you. Muiwa told him already that they were going there. Look at it here. On that day, when Mr. Muiwa chatted him, are you listening? Mr. Muiwa said, after he said, okay, Mr. Muiwa replied him in the morning on that morning and said, good morning, which was around 6:44 a.m. or 5:44 a.m. He said, good morning, Mr. Yomi. I will be sending people to the house today. Are you listening? He had pre-informed Yomi. He had told Yomi ahead of time. And they will call you when they get to the house on this number. So that's the number that has now been chatting Yomi ever since. Now said, please, the number 091 blah, 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 blah. Now said, please attend to them. God will bless you for all your efforts on justice for Mohbad. So what do you think is transparency? You know, these chats that even they expose themselves. Because Mr. Muiwa pre-informed him. Mr. Muiwa told him ahead of time that he will be sending people to that picture address he sent to him. So Yomi sent a picture address where they have the King Court. He sent a picture of this thing, the King Court, phase 4. So those ones, what they did is, since they know Mohbad's estate, they went to that place using that. Maybe they've tried reaching him. I don't know. Maybe the person, you know, Mr. Muiwa would have done, because of time difference, he would say, maybe he would have given that guy Yomi's number as he gave Yomi the guy's number. He swapped numbers. You understand? Because time difference also speaks volume. Time difference. I would like to be in the comment section. Oh, are you getting a request? I don't know. It's not me. Maybe it's TikTok. Not me. It's not me. It's not me. Sorry, darling. Sorry, please. Sorry. So looking at this now, as the message is coming, because Yomi replied the image that he sent. That's the King's Court, phase 4. That's what he did. He replied So I feel he sent those pictures, sent the house, just the way he was doing that record. If you go look at that video where he said, look at Mohbad's house, he snapped all those places and sent them those pictures. Them now getting to that place, they had to work with the image he gave to them. I don't know. Maybe allegedly that guy might have called Yomi. Yomi didn't pick his call. And they have fixed a day already because Mr. Muiwa already said it in this particular post that Yomi launched, which he's saying today. And I doubt that chat wasn't yesterday. Yomi launched it. It wasn't yesterday. Except even when, because if you look at yourself, oh, she munch, she chats, munch. He was munching it that very today. But I doubt it was yesterday. I don't know why I'm doubting it was yesterday. That this chat happened between them. I doubt it was yesterday. I feel this chat was before Yomi gave them an exact address. I'm thinking I might be wrong, but I'm thinking allegedly. I feel this wasn't yesterday. I feel this has been long. It's been long worked on. Then maybe that yesterday. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Allegedly, it's probably. Because all the messages, the timing, as at 10:18 p.m. yesterday, he was already on a platform, as I heard now. Abi? So was he chatting these people? Do you get what I'm saying? As at 10:18 p.m., this number that he chatted, that's the part where he said, this is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. I think I should have read it with the timing. Yeah, thank you very much, Achievers. He said, this is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. See what you guys are doing with her again. And this was as at 10:18 p.m. And as at 10:18 p.m., he was on that platform. Was he still not chatting that guy? And he scream munched it when the guy replied. And the guy now replied, he said, unfortunately, you're not brilliant with it. How can you plant KG, who does not stay in the estate and claim her life was threatened? This threatened message was weeks back, not yesterday. Very cheap lie you told there. This lady is 34 years old. 2, how old are her kids you claim are in the USA? She doesn't stay in Royal Pine. There is no 581 on Mohbad's Street. So this particular message, I'm still saying it is not yesterday. This was the number that they worked with when Mr. Muiwa first went there, and Mr. Muiwa gave this guy that number. Gave Yomi the number of this particular guy that went to that estate. So when they went to that estate, Yomi gave them maybe a 581 with that picture, which they worked with. I'm just analyzing though. This is, allegedly and probably, right? Now, I'm just trying to work in picture of it. When, after the whole drama of, oh, they are threatening me, I need to run away, they threatened the lady, that kind of story. He's now saying, I want to help. I've given the legal team evidence, and maybe that picture, he said, go and get the CCTV camera. He has been talking about cameras since, about the central storage. He talked about it since. So it could be that period. He now contacted Mr. Muiwa. He sent those pictures and gave them the 581 on Mohbad's properties. Because if you look at that threat message then, that Yomi shared, I don't know if I screen munched that message. I don't know which parts I screen munched it. If you go look at Yomi's threat message, you will see that he blocked that lady's five threatening that lady. Let me check. come back. But anybody can go to your Miss page, right? You will get it. My Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi is off. I think you need to subscribe. But if you are there, you can go on your Miss profile page or any of his pages where he exposed the picture of the lady that was threatened. If you look at it, you will see 581 in that place, and he blurred it. He used like a sticker. He used one kind of tap yellow stuff to cover that screen. And that's the same number. Okay, yes, thank God. I've seen it. I've seen the message I was talking about. Mohbad's neighbor, he said, driving, sir, on standby inside Flavors. This is your Miss message with that lady. He now further said, the lady now replied him, said, forwarded the threat message to him. And to be honest with you, these people are crazy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I was trying to check how many times that message was forwarded. Okay, it was a forwarded message. Now let me read it. Okay, it was a forwarded message. Now let me read it. It says, "You will just kill yourself and your children. I know you very well. Taking your Mifabiyi else won't just finish your life alone, but also the life of your children in Manchester. Finish your life alone, but also in Manchester, United States. Sorry, is Manchester in United? Please, those in US, is there Manchester in United States? Hello, please, is Manchester in I know Manchester is in UK, but is there any place like Manchester, United States? Please, somebody should help me in comment section. Please, someone should help me. Manchester, United States. Okay, there is Manchester in US, Vegetable Island. There's Manchester in US. Wow. Okay, there is a city in the US. Okay, there is Manchester. Wow. Please, somebody can Google for me. Oh, called Manchester. Okay. There is a city. Okay. So the Manchester in the city in okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. So, your children in Manchester, United States, beware. We have your cap. I don't think they will asterisk it. In order for you to know. Now, this is it. Not that I'm saying the legal team are threatening, okay? But if you look at that message of that guy that checked a profile, the guy put, thank you very much, Anari. The guy put a name, date of birth. He didn't blur things, but somebody who is threatening said, we have your car plate number, ABJ 32 ... asterisk. Okay, thank you very much. Mrs. K moved from. So K moved away from that area too. Wow, is that not coincidental? Is that not coincidental? It's a new, it's a new atmosphere where Mrs. K, that's Karimat, I guess, moved from. Yeah, Mami Morire, I'm reading your comment. Maybe the comment is not dropping. Please retype it. I don't think so. Let us find out. No, people have commented that that place is there. Yeah, people comment that the Manchester is existing. Yes, near Amsterdam. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you. Someone gave your full location, kind of your location in US. But then, asterisk to your plate number. You're threatening. You will give the full thing. Now, you will not just do 32 asterisk. Going forward, now said, can you, small letter, you see, just you, can you see with smiley? You know that two balls eyes rolling to the side, just the eyeballs rolling to the side. You see, we have our eye on you. We know you guys are meeting up today at your place. My boys are in your SD at your street. Now, you see this message here. And that's why I'm saying that it seems this guy was trying to put these people in some, allegedly trying to put them in some kind of drama, in some kind of shit. Your street. Your house number is 5. Then I put a sign on it. So, did he give them that wrong address in order to create this message? I'm asking, allegedly, did he? Because Mr. Muiwa chatted him in the morning that Yomi needs to give us the dates of all these screen munches. We need to work with the dates of the screen munches. Do the dates work the same day or days after? Yeah, Miss Facts. Do the day work the same dates or days after? Because as at 6 a.m., Mr. Muiwa sent him a message, and that day was showing today. It didn't show dates. When you chat today, it means that very day he screen munched them. Now this is it. Mr. Muiwa now said, so person will be going to that place today. And that's that 581. If you remember the message I read next, the person talked about that 581. Let me scroll down again. Let me go read that message again for you. The person talked about that 581 address, saying that after all, the address he gave us is not, there is no street like that on Mohbad'S place. Then another thing he did is this. Could he have screen munched? Please, whoever knows that person, whoever is going to analyze, maybe Bookie Jesse should contact that phone number. Let that person send all screen munches of his chats with Yomi to Bookie Jesse. Because why I'm saying this is this. Allegedly, if you look at it, Yomi chatted that person, that the person should tell the lady to unblock him. Meanwhile, the lady never blocked Yomi. I will show you the chats. Let me show you their chats. The lady never blocked Yomi. So, who blocked him? This is it. Take a look at the charts here. That's the chat. If you can screen munch it and zoom in, you will see at the side, it is showing red. So could it be that when he noticed that, okay, maybe the lady's phone was switched off, I'm sorry, God forgive me, allegedly, could he have told the person to switch off her phone? But that then he will now drop all these messages. I don't know. Then screen munch. I don't know. I'm sent to that one. Then when that one now comes up, all these messages dropped, he now screen munched himself to prove to the public. Because if the lady indeed blocked him, this thing will never show blue. It will be empty. Even when the lady unblocks him, it will still never show blue. It will still be showing one mark till forever. That is how blocked messages are. Now let me now show you where he told the guy to tell the lady to unblock him. And the guy was now talking about the lady stuff that how far. Hold on, please. Let me show you. I want to get it. Let me show you all. There's something fishy about this chat. I mean, you just showed evidence that it's even more complicating, and it's crazy. I'm sorry. I really don't know why your video, your chat. I'm just trying to analyze it. I'm sorry. Allegedly, I'm alleging all this that you need to understand what your game plan is, man. Let's jam on cotton baka. Belu video don't share lately, screaming. They should do this, they should do that. Kine commos, yeah, okay, I've seen the image. Let me see. Now let me show you people where he told the lady that the lady. Please take a look at the chat. You can screen munch it. You will see it. He said that tell her to unblock my WhatsApp. Then the guy now said, okay, please don't forget the video. Then going forward, he called. Then the guy now told him, I can't hear you again. Why is Yomi always so quick to scream munching? Look at everything. That's what I'm saying, that every of this thing looks planned. Because a message that is passed, you will not have one unread message on it. Yomi have a lot of one unread message. He has today message. So every chat that comes to Yomi from the legal team, he has unread messages from it. Flora, how are you? He has unread messages from it. If you look at it, every chat, he has one unread message. It's obvious that it's just like when you go chat somebody, you see a message, you open the message, before you scroll, to read, to take it down to the end, it will show you maybe 2 unread messages, 10 unread messages, 1 unread messages. Your means own is showing 1 unread message, and it wasn't yesterday he screen munched this. This wasn't yesterday. Because if you look at this conversation was still ongoing when they were planning to visit the lady. This conversation, because if you read that one I first previously showed you, it said they ones that have been coming for me, threatening me. Yomi, Fadi, please come with a proper munched chat. All these chats, munch it again and bring it to the public. Post it on your wall. We'll go and watch it from your wall. Let's see the dates. These are chats that Boshemba wants to sorrow. This could be, allegedly, it could be around October, these chats. October, November. I said November. Sorry, allegedly, around September, October. When you now told the legal team to go try their luck, and what you keep trying to do, put the message out there that they are against justice. Now let me read why I said this message is old, not yesterday, because he said, the lady said you are sending this same info to her. She doesn't understand you. Are you attempting to scare or threaten her? Are you attempting to scare or threaten her? If you look at this message, what he's saying here is as if it's before that lady said somebody threatened her. with that message that she got threatened? Or is he trying to say that the legal team are the second set of people that are threatening the lady? Then again, he went further to say, so you are not truly there for justice. That's what I'm saying, that this message is not a yesterday's message. I'm sorry. Guys' messages are saying otherwise. This is the message I just read for you guys, where it said, this lady, the lady, blah, 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 shit. There's a lot about this. I'm going to be factual with you all. So for me, I just feel allegedly Yomi is up to no good. Bottom line is he has a game plan, and his game is not gaming. I'm sorry. Yomi Fabi, your game is not gaming. So I just came out to just try to, let's rack our brain together. Let's look at this together and check it out together, because why the desperation of late? You keep saying that people should be persecuted. Government should persecute and work with the CCTV. Here, in this your comments, he said, this is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. So I feel this has happened before. You came to report on a certain platform, then you want to make it look like the legal team didn't want to work and they can't get the CCTV. Because here it is, it said, this is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. See what you guys are doing with her again. Ayeleo. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Because after then, there is one unread message. He typed that he was ready to scream much. He was scream munching every given opportunity when he chats with Mr. Muiwa, when he chats with that guy. And I don't think this is yesterday. This is not yesterday. So Yomi Fabi, allegedly, please screen munch yourself again and put it there. Let us see the date, the time. When you chat, munch it from beginning. Don't cut it. Let us see your response to Mr. Muiwa's chat. When Mr. Muiwa said, this certain number will contact you. Yomi Fabi, those you can fool. Not all of us can fool. Not all of us, no. No, because this was not yesterday night. Was he chatting when he was on that platform? Okay, let's allege it's yesterday. Was he chatting while he was talking on that live stream? And when he was talking on that live stream, that means he was still setting those people up. Either he was doing a pre or correct. This was allegedly. He's always going to be everywhere. He's always going to be everywhere, ranting and, talking like a thief. Because this was as at 10:18 p.m. 10:18 p.m., he told that guy that this is a lady that would have helped to get the CCTV. If this was yesterday, that means the legal team, they got the court order, or they tried to go again without the court order. Now moving forward was when that guy replied, and he screamed the guy before he would reply that guy. Or either he didn't reply the guy. And that was when the guy said, unfortunately, you are not brilliant with it. I think this person had already perceived him trying to play a game with him. Because 581 is not an address. It's not a full address. Okay, number. And that was why Baba's people worked with that number. He said it's beside Mohbad's house, and they went with that description. Only for them to discover all the addresses and people you were giving, Ibejuleki, another estate per se, not even the same estate. I mean, you're not smart. I don't know why all these failed actors and actors. You guys, you're falling out our hands, man. Dead script writers. What should we call this one? Shekpeteko. Shekpeta idea, we can kapele, right? Why is it so hard for him to do that if he have nothing to hide? Well, I really don't know. Because people were screaming that why did you jackpot immediately? On that same platform that day, he made a statement on that platform where Mr. Muyiwa showed up, Karima was on. He said something. Allegedly, he said this, that. I caught in his words. Allegedly, right? If I'm correct. But if anyone can bear witness, can remember, he made a statement. He said that when he asked for the permit, like he wrote the letter to the government at the State House in Ikeja, that he wanted to do that's a very lovely name, thank you. That he wanted to do a demonstration on the 1st of October. If you remember vividly well, he said that they told him not to hold it, that they shouldn't hold that October 1st. So I now started asking myself question. So they told you not to, but you allowed people to go to that place. You never contacted them that you were running. You never told them that you are out of Nigeria. So what if they were to arrest people? Because then I remember that day I was so irritated. I said, you now made some people to beat the front face. What you should have done was made a video call and say you're the leader. Because they will even need a letter from you. You are the one representing them. But you didn't do so. It's such a shame, though. It's really a shame. I'm sorry, because this same guy was the same guy that told us that the peaceful demonstration, the Nigerian police gave him authority, the rights to do it, because he wrote to run away when you heard police wants to carry people. Why would you run away when you have your letter? You should work with that letter because you have been granted. So does that mean that those letters were fake? I don't understand. Allegedly, I'm wondering, I'm thinking, make it make sense to some of us why you would be, don't want to arrest you when you have been given the rights to lead. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. An old actor like you is doing this. It's a big shame. We are losing focus. Let's be focused. I don't understand. I do admit it, but where have we lost focus? What are we discussing? Who are lost focus? Do you have what it is that we are talking about that is not about justice? This is not about losing focus. There are some set of people that claim that they have to be at the court, and at the same time they wrote that they are observers, saying that the magistrate should be sanctioned, should be off the case, blah, blah, blah. Inquest should stop and start afresh because they have to be there. Are you going to tell them that they are the ones causing the focus that has been lost? No. So why would you come here and be saying don't lose focus? I'm analyzing somebody and it's about justice for Mohbad. And it's about the person discrediting the legal team. So where is it that I've spoken wrong? I shouldn't analyze it. I don't get it. I'm not losing focus. Yeah, I've not dragged anybody. I haven't insulted anybody. I've only asked questions. Allegedly, we need to know. We need to understand what is going on. If you feel people are losing focus, sorry, maybe, I will advise you to go on some certain platforms, try to gain 1,000 followers and go focus on it. There are some platforms, only something, your boyfriend, when you go there, you'll get followers. We are looking for justice for Mohbad, but at the same time, do not lose God, because some people are not looking for. They will come to you. It says, how do I quote it now? A lot of people will come to you saying they are also seeking justice. Even the Bible says something that many will call you that, they are called by God, they are called by God. They will preach to you, they will preach all that you want to hear. But the Lord never called them. He said, on that day, He will remove the shaft. It will separate. And He will let people know that I didn't call you. I know those that I called. And that's a problem with a lot of you. You're distracted. You're not working with your sixth sense. We are not going to ignore some certain things. The reason we are not ignoring them is because the things are also the distractions. So you need to uproot it and remove it. We are standing very firm. Some of us are firm. We are not shaking. And we don't give a damn about who wants to leave or who wants to say, these people, they have choked Baba. It's your business. It's how you see it. But we have sense. We think here. We use our head to think and we analyze, and we don't want to fall prey. You understand? We don't want to fall prey to those, who will take advantage of us. We don't want to be manipulated. And we try to enlighten those that we love around us, that listen to us, to also use their own mind to think about it by themselves. I will not, come here and lie. The legal team. No. I'm not going to raise one person above the other person. While I was talking here, I made a statement. And I said, why did the person even put date of birth? When I kept reading, and I got to understand that it seems they investigated the certain person called KG. And KG happens to be another name. Do you get it now? It's about checking what is going on. You want to bring somebody into your house. Would you just go to the street and push in the person without checking the person? You will cross-check the person. And that's why offices, when they want to take people, they interview people. They don't just accept people. It's my turn to be pregnant for Joe Bad with pre-treatment. Yes, sir. We are the only one that like legal wives, legal pregnant babies. We are the only ones that are permitted to be pregnant for Papa Mohbad. Any other person is not permitted. We are not going to take it. We are not going to take it. We are not going to take it. So I just wonder, I just came out to let me clear this. I don't know why I can't play that record. Okay, I need to write, and that might take me a while or something. So maybe another time. I think maybe each